YouTube, my name is Mesa Sean, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Alright folks, we have some massive community drama over the new Transmog system, meaning taking armor with stats that you like and how you can basically make it however you want to look if you have those pieces of armor in your collections. Bungie rolled out their system, which we're going to talk about, and it is indeed a grind, or you can throw silver or real money at the screen and do it, and even then, there's a limit. So we're going to go through, well, right now the community's losing their mind on Twitter, social media, Reddit, you name it, everyone is going crazy. So we're going to go over it, we're going to go over my opinions. More importantly, I want your opinions and thoughts in the comment section, and also channel members, definitely chime in and we'll talk about it in the Discord, okay? If you enjoy this video, please hit that like button and subscribe, and also leave me a comment for the lovely YouTube algorithm. And without further ado, let's get into it. So first off, what is Transmog? Real quick, okay? I love the Hood of Exile with my Deepstone Crypt gear. However, I don't like the roll on this helmet. I like the roll on this helmet here. So with Transmog, I can take this helmet here, put it on, masterwork it or whatever, but then convert this right here, this Hood of Exile, into an ornament, and then I could put it on this particular helmet and I'll be good to go. I don't have to use the stats on this helmet, even though it's masterworked, okay? But let me bring up a tweet that I responded to. Now, I'm not putting you on blast here, okay? But let me just read it. So Voldog out here writes me, with the new grind for Transmog, for the first time, I may sit out next season. Bungie has lost their damn mind, thinking I'm going to grind for collectible junk. Sorry, can't do it. So I wrote back, so don't do Transmog. You'll sit out a season with new activities, weapons and armor, parentheses, I'm assuming, Vault of Glass, and who else knows, simply because how your Guardian looks? Folks out there, chill, okay? So, and then I got a lot of responses that were pretty funny to that tweet. Some pretty funny memes of, like, is someone putting a gun to your head to do Transmog? And part of my initial tweeting yesterday, my main tweet that I put out, which I put out before this video, was I said, I'll do my take on Transmog for Saturday, but in a nutshell, I'll probably be more focused on grinding Vault of Glass gear than Transmog. I'm more concerned with new toys to shoot rather than how I look. Guns greater than looks. Meaning I'm more concerned with the new weapons and guns and Vault of Glass weapons coming next season. And also the Vault of Glass armor sets. Hopefully they look like they did from Destiny 1. But even better, I am hoping, quote, I'm putting that in quotes there, I hope it's like the Age of Triumph armor set that we had. But let's discuss Transmog and how it's going to work. So let's pull up the This Week at Bungie, where everyone is losing their minds. You guys, just cool it with going after the developers, all right? I know I'm a shill, and everyone calls me that, and that's fine at this point. I don't even care anymore. I like the game and whatever. So, it is pretty tedious, I will say that. Or you can throw silver and money at the screen, and one of the bad things, well, I'm going to say one of the bad things is you're limited to how many pieces you can do per class, per not day, not per week, per season, whatever. All right, so so here's how it's going to work. Defeat enemies to get a synth strand. Spend the synth strand on bounties to earn synth cord. Convert the synth cord at the loom in the tower into Synthweave. Use Synthweave to convert an unlocked armor piece, legendary quality or lower, from collections into a universal ornament. So you'll be doing this like for class specific items, right? So for me, on my Warlock, first thing I'll probably be doing if I even partake in this, because I don't play Destiny. I'm interested in weapons, guns, new weapons to shoot, Vault of Glass weapons that may come from whatever new activity they give us next season, okay? And now with the power cap and all that changing, still a lot of my Deepstone Crypt weapons I love, and Battlegrounds weapons I love. I'll be using those too. And anyway, I'm more concerned with new weapons, okay, than armor. But I know there's a lot of people that are, their main focus is on how their Guardian looks. At the end of the day, when I'm doing activities, I don't see how my Guardian looks. I see the gun in front of me and how it performs and what it does. That's what I'm concerned with. That's just me, okay? Call me kooky, call me wacky, call me crazy, whatever. So that's the process right here. Kind of tedious, all right? So anyway, to start, players will begin earning Synth Strand when defeating enemies in Destiny 2. After earning 150 Synth Strand, players may visit Ada 1 in the tower to acquire class-specific bounties, which will reward Synth Cord. Did I already go over that? Anyway, when developing this feature, an early goal was to ensure players could earn Synthweave throughout numerous activities in Destiny 2. So here's how it's going to work, guys. So to get this material, Vanguard, you can play in the playlist strikes, use a specific subclass, accumulate Nightfall strikes, which is good. I'll probably do that because I'd rather get other materials by playing Nightfalls. Crucible, capture zones, which means you got to play Control. Complete Crucible matches and defeat opponents using specific damage types as a team. Gambit, defeat blockers, defeat primeval envoys. Destinations, defeat nightmares on any destination or in nightmare hunts. That's easy, right? Because most of the lost sectors on most destinations, Nessus, Earth, you could find nightmares there. Defeat bosses when defending the Blind Well within the Dreaming City. All right, they want us to do the Blind Well. Raids and dungeons. Complete the final encounter in any raid or dungeon. Generate orbs of power in raids or dungeons. So here we go. Let's take a look at the appearance customization screen right here. So we've got our shaders, we've got our ornaments, and so forth, right? So if you pick up the wrong bounty, some of the Synth Strands will be refunded to you if you choose to abandon it, okay? But not the full amount. So think carefully before abandoning it. So, all right, they should, in my opinion, they should refund you the full amount if you, by accident, choose the wrong one. Hopefully it's a long press and not a quick press, right? On the button if you're playing on controller. So how many can you earn? Players can earn up to 10 Synthweave per class per season, except in Season of Redacted. So that's where players are also losing their... Well, they're losing their mind because this is a really big grind. This whole process right here, okay? And then also that you can only do 10 per season, okay? And, all right, I can sympathize. I get it. If you're so concerned with how your Guardian looks, I get it. I'm just on a different page with that. You know what I mean? I'm more concerned. It's a first, and I don't want to come off as condescending here, but it's a first-person shooter. I'm more concerned with guns. I've always been more concerned with guns. Okay, so no one is putting one of the memes. Someone put here is no one's putting a gun to your head, forcing you to do this, which I think is true. Anyway, let me continue here. To celebrate the introduction, we're gonna celebrate it, of armor synthesis and Season of Redacted. Players may earn 10 additional Synthweave per class through an introductory. Can't talk. It's early in the morning when I'm recording this. It's going up on Saturday, but I'm recording it really early Friday morning. In total, during Season of Redacted, players may earn up to 20 Synthweave per class, which can either be used to convert 4 full sets to ornaments or 20 specific items. Okay. As a quick example, for hunters out there, this can mean you can unlock 4 armor pieces plus 16 individual cloaks to swap between depending on your mood, okay? But I see this as more than likely people will do this. They're going to have that armor set that they really, really like and enjoy, and they're going to want to convert it, or you can kind of mix and match. I know Dylan tweeted out a picture that he worked on where he took some different pieces, like some regular ornaments, and then also some old stuff, and kind of put this together for a look, you know, to kind of mix and match things. That, but I could kind of see for myself, I'll be kind of doing this where if I like a set from a previous season, I'll just do the full set, right? But right now, just to be frank, I like on my Hunter and on my Titan, I love the Deepstone Crypt gear. So for me, if I get some better stat rolls on that gear, I'll do it just on those. That's really it, you know? Anyway, so exceptions apply. Universal ornaments may only be applied to legendary armor pieces. Exotic armor pieces cannot take the appearance of alternate armor. That's fine, as we want to remain their appearance for players to quickly identify and understand what exotic perks a player may have in all activities. There also may be a few exceptions at launch for Year 1 armor ornaments due to technical constraints, but we are currently working on solutions for future seasons. These exceptions include Year 1 armor ornaments, Vanguard, Crucible, Iron Banner, faction rallies, prestige raids, Trials of the Nine. Okay, That's a little bit of a buzzkill right here, right? Because a lot of people, think about it. Yeah, the year one stuff, faction rallies. I forgot we even had faction rallies. Prestige raids. Yeah, some of the prestige raid armor from like Leviathan and stuff would be kind of cool to go back and put that armor. Oh, the Trials of the Nine stuff. Although, I never really liked the Trials of the Nine stuff. Anyway, ornaments can still be applied if the base armor piece is from an activity that the ornament originates. As an example, if a player owns Crucible ornaments from Curse of Osiris, they may be applied to Crucible armor pieces at no cost. However, these ornaments cannot be applied to seasonal armor. Additionally, all base armor appearance from 2018 and 2019 Solstice of Heroes events will be available for armor synthesis. However, due to an issue, glows cannot be socketed alongside armor appearances in the new Guardian appearance system. The glows will not be supported. Solstice 2020 armor glows were developed with Guardian appearance system in mind, and players will retain the white armor glow if it was earned during the event. Subclass-based glows will continue to function on the universal ornament as well. This is a big buzzkill right here. One, I think that the Solstice gear sets are probably one of the best looking sets in the game, and I totally forgot about that. Now it's making me think, you know what, I may want to use Transmog for all that gear set, those gear sets. However, the not having the glows, that's a buzzkill because either people spent a boatload, I felt like saying S-load, but I don't want to get demonetized, of bright dust or silver to get those glows. I know, I did. I threw money at the screen to get the glows because I wanted to save bright dust. I think the first Solstice of Heroes, not the second one. So there's another example right here. Eververse! Everyone loves Eververse. Throw money at the screen. That's what a lot of people are also very ticked off about. Eververse will also offer Synthweave templates for direct purchase through the Guardian appearance screen. Players may either purchase a single Synthweave or they may purchase a 5-piece bundle. Synthweave template 1 token, 300 silver. Synthweave template 5 tokens, so you can do a full armor set for 1,000 silver. For reference, universal armor ornament bundles cost 1,500 silver. To avoid mistaken purchases, Synthweave templates from Eververse can be applied to any class. Shaders. Okay, so here's another thing where people are pretty upset because I think the prices are going up to buy shaders, and let's talk about this for a little bit. So, shaders. All right, so starting next season, all unlocked shaders will be visible on the Guardian appearance screen when hovering over the shader bucket. So, here's what kind of the new shader screen. Now, we can either apply it, I think, per item or just do a bulk, I think, for 2,500 to all of it, right? So, here we go. Players may apply shaders for 500 glimmer per armor piece. Additionally, we've added the often requested apply all button for shaders. This I love, okay, for 2,500 glimmer total. This is the same glimmer cost to purchase shaders right now, but we've done away with the legendary shards requirement. All right, that I think is great, okay, because I personally don't want to spend legendary shards on this stuff, okay. Shaders will continue to be earned through various activities in Destiny 2 or can be purchased using bright dust or silver from Eververse. With the update to shaders, we'll be increasing their cost, all right? So they're bumping up the cost from a whopping 40 bright dust to 300 bright dust. That's a big increase, okay? This will continue to be a one-time purchase and will appear in the Guardian appearance menu when unlocked. In celebration of armor synthesis, a year 1 Eververse shader bundle will also be available in the Eververse for Glimmer. No silver required. Okay. Anyway, there you have it. We're excited for the addition of armor synthesis. So, okay. Everyone's saying this is what they've had years to work on. And granted, guys, you know what? Let's go back to Destiny 2 and I'll give you my opinion. Okay, so we're back in game here now. So, all right, here's how I look at it. Now, I have nothing to compare this to, meaning other games that have transmog or implemented it, quote unquote, properly, right? Or as people are saying on Twitter, that they had all these years to work on it and this and that. So, hold on, let me find my shill hat here. They're limited, they're working from home, so more than likely, I think they probably came up with this or worked on this since the human malware thing has struck the entire world right now. This is not something that's been worked on for years. Could be wrong with it, I don't know. I personally, I'm in the thing where it's not a big deal to me, guys. I really don't. to you it might be, and I respect that. I completely respect that. If you're really concerned with how your Guardian looks and the aesthetics and this and that, that's cool. You know, for me, I've always kind of been really into, and I'll give Destiny 1 as an example. I always wanted to show off my Age of Triumph raid gear, right? So if we were doing Wrath of the Machine that week, man, I rocked the Wrath of the Machine raid gear set. We were doing Crota's rear end all week. I was going to put on my Crota's end gear set, and those ornaments looked amazing, right? And same thing with Vault of Glass too. So for me, I'm more concerned with what's the armor going to look like for the next season from the new activities or the base stuff, and what the Vault of Glass gear set. But Sean, I don't raid. I'm not going to be able to play that. Well, one of the things I'm hoping on doing next season is a Vault of Glass is similar to what Vault of Glass was in Destiny 1, but with some changes. I'm hoping to do a lot more streams, and also possibly channel member like carry type stuff, where me and some of my close friends, if they get back on the game, because all my friends are tapped out right now playing other games right now until the new season, hopefully we get it mastered, and then we can maybe start taking some channel members through either off stream or on stream. And yeah, I'm more concerned honestly with the new weapons, Vault of Glass weapons. We're pretty sure Vex Mythoclast is coming back, because Bungie hinted at it in one of this week's of Bungie. Fatebringer Joe Golgoroth on Twitter, I think is his Twitter handle. Joe Blackburn did tweet that something fiery is coming back, which means Fatebringer is going to be coming back. Everyone loved Fatebringer, the hand cannon from Vault of Glass. I hope Vision of Confluence, all those, Praetor's Timepiece, Praetor's Revenge, Corrective Measure. I hope all of those guns come back. So my opinion is that I honestly, for me personally, it's not a big deal, okay? But I do respect your opinion if it is a big deal. Do I think it's a grind? Yes. Will I think I'm going to spend my time grinding on it? Probably not, okay? You guys are going to hate me for this. I'll probably throw silver at the screen just to knock it out, because I'm not in the mood to do that grind. I'd rather grind other activities in the game to get my power level up, to do Vault of Glass, to do Nightfalls, to do other things in the game, because with the power level up for gear only going up 10, I want to get that seasonal artifact. That's why you should watch my ultimate prep guide to Season of, I thought it was Collectives, but now it looks like it's Season of Splicers, whatever. That's why you should watch that video of what I want that seasonal artifact leveled. So I'm babbling because we're coming to the end of the video. So I think the new season will be heavily weighted on your power coming from the seasonal artifact, which means your weekly bounties, weekly challenges that provide a lot of XP are going to be a great source for that. But also, I'm stockpiling tons and tons and tons of bounties for next season also, because as soon as I log in and get the artifact, I want that artifact unlocked really, really quickly. And supposedly Oppressive Darkness is coming back. So I'm babbling here. So opinion is it's a grind. I think, and I'm hoping, you know me, always glass half full. That's the household. I grew up in a household. Glass was always half empty. Queens, everything was just a horror show. So for me, I live my life glass is half full, right? I always look at the positive things, right? Hopefully, there's going to be way other things to do in the game than focusing on Transmog, right? That we're going to log in, all this new stuff is here, new storyline, new things to do, Vault of Glass. Do I have time to even think about Transmog? Okay, I'll casually do it, okay? And make my Guardian look cool, or the way I want to look over time, or over the course of the season. But in all, I don't think it's that much of a big deal. And I think with the backlash and community outrage, Bungie's probably going to tweak the system, okay? Because, you know, the age-old comment of, we're listening, they do tend to react, okay, to community feedback, and hopefully they'll dial it in as seasons go forward. So we'll see how it pans out. But all in all, I think, let me know in the comments section. Is this a deal breaker for you? Are you not going to play the next season because of this grind? I hope that's not the case. I hope you do play next season, because I hope that we have content that keeps us engaged for the season. And with Vault of Glass, I must have said Vault of Glass 20 times in this video. That's because I'm really excited about it coming back. I just hope there's enough content to keep us occupied during the season that I'm not so focused on. What I could see, though, is burning through the content, and then towards the end of the season, all right, now I'll focus on grinding out Transmog and doing all that sort of stuff and collecting all the synth weaves and synth chord and all this sort of stuff. But it is pretty complicated, I will say that. So with that being said, please leave me the feedback in the comment section and hit that like button for the lovely YouTube algorithm, so actually people see the video and recommend it, because YouTube will not unless it's liked and comments are there. And that's it, guys. So leave me a hashtag made it to the end if you did make it to the end, and do me a favor, drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, usually known as on YouTube, and that's it. I am out of here like Vladimir.